to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Caitlin, and this is a part 2 to my Thanksgiving special video. So, happy Thanksgiving. So, in this video we will be covering cranberry nut bread, pumpkin pie from scratch, and cranberry sauce from scratch, so no more cans. Ugh, I had that once, never again. Oh my god. All these things can be made ahead of time, so this is gonna be, you can almost do this video before the last one, but it's basically just designed, all these recipes are designed so that you don't have to spend time in the kitchen and you can spend that time instead with your family, being together, being thankful for each other, because it is Thanksgiving. And that is what today is for. So without further ado, let's get started. Happy Thanksgiving. Let's begin this video. Alright, so what I have in the saucepan is 4 cups of cranberries. These are fresh cranberries, 2 cups of sugar, and 1 cup of water. And the instructions are very simple. You just want to mix all these up and get the sugar down into that water. And as you can see, I've already stirred the heat and it is on high because our next step is to cover it and bring it to a boil. And once it's done boiling, then you take the cover off and I'll show you the next steps. So we are at a boil now and I'm going to give it a stir. And the next instructions are super simple. You just keep stirring until 10 minutes are up or all of the cranberries have popped. So a couple of them have already. If you can see, they're kind of split on the sides there. So we just do this and we turn down the heat just a little bit so it doesn't boil over. And we just keep stirring until they all pop. And this will also help the sugar kind of thicken up too and form a syrup. Alright, so as you guys can tell, after 10 minutes of stirring this, it has changed colors and changed consistency quite a bit. So now it's time for us to pour it over into a bowl. There we go. Guess that's all we're getting because that bowl is full. Alright. And I'm going to put some cling wrap on it because if you don't, it ends up forming this nice little kind of skin on it, and it's really gross. So you want to put the film on it or the cling wrap on it so it doesn't do that. Seal it down. And then I'm going to use pot holders and put this in the refrigerator. Alright, next we're going to make the pie crust. And we're going to put in a cup and a quarter of flour into the mixer, followed shortly after by a ½ teaspoon of salt and a full teaspoon of sugar. And then you're going to want to add, this is Crisco, and I'm going to add a ½ cup of Crisco. You want to turn your mixer on, just on low, try and get that, whoa, oh my gosh. See, that's what happens when you put it on too high. It just, whoop. Okay, so put it on low, try and get it mixed through. You can do it with your hands if you want. Normally I do, but you do want to kind of keep it as cold as possible because you would like it to, you need the words are not a thing today. The mixer is important because you don't want to get it too warm and have the Crisco or butter or whatever you're using. I'm using Crisco because we're not using dairy. So you don't want to get it too warm and have it melt. So our next step is to add 6 tablespoons of ice water in. So once it's starting to become a crumb-like texture, you want to add 6 tablespoons of ice cold water. And that's going to bring our mixture together. See how the crumb is getting a little bit bigger as we go? 3, 4. It might be fine right there, actually. I'm gonna do one more because I can always tighten it up with flour. Alright, pie time. So we have our dough ball here, and I've just put a little bit of flour on the counter, and we're gonna roll it out. Flour that pretty well. You don't want it sticking to the rolling pin. Let's get it nice, circles. You just want to remember to try and keep it as round looking as possible. It does have to fit the pie plate we're going to be using, the pie dish that we're going to be baking it in. And we're trying to get down to about 1/4 of an inch. You don't want it too thick, because if it's too thick, it's going to take forever to bake and it's still going to be gross and doughy. And we're just going to, at this point, gently roll this over a rolling pin. There we go. We're going to use the rolling pin to carry it. And we're going to lay it over top. There we go. Oh, it's a little off center, but that's okay. You can always move it. There we go. Much better. Just tap it into the corners. Make sure it's sitting all the way down at the bottom. Then we want to take a knife and kind of knock back a little bit of the edges. I don't want it to shrink all the way down, but I don't need all of that on there. It's going to bake really weird if I have all of that on there. And our next step is to take our fork and just give it a couple of holes. This helps it bake nice and evenly across the bottom, because we don't want a soggy bottom. So just a few holes there. There we go. All right, and now this will go in to an oven that is preheated at 425 degrees for 10 minutes. All right, so we're gonna start our cranberry nut bread now. And in my mixer, I already have 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and a teaspoon of salt. So once our dry ingredients are in the mixer, the next thing we want to do is add some of our wet ingredients. So it's going to be about a tablespoon of grated orange peel, and then 3/4 of a cup of orange juice, one egg, and 2 tablespoons of shortening. Once again, I'm using Crisco. You just want to turn the mixer on low to mix that all together. There we go. And when that's pretty well mixed, you can add a 1/2 cup of nuts. I'm using walnuts. And I'm gonna open the mixer for this one because there's a lot of cranberries. It's 1.5 cups of chopped cranberries. And I'm using fresh, but you can use frozen as well, but the dough might turn a little pink on you. So just gonna be very gentle with this one and just kind of mix them up. There we go. All right, so once you have all of the batter mixed, you can tip that into a greased light pan, like so. So once that's done, and it's all in your loaf pan, this goes in and bakes at 350 degrees for about 55 minutes. At least that's when you should check it. And then insert the toothpick in and see if it's ready. So that is what we are about to do. So the crust is done baking within at 425 for 10 minutes, as I said before, and I have the filling made up. So now we're just going to pour filling into our pie crust. Be careful not to overfill it. We want it to be full pie, but not slosh everywhere. So a little bit more. There we go. Because it will, with the eggs in there, it will rise a little tiny bit in the oven, but not much. So this is looking like a good amount. All right, so this is looking like a good amount of filling. And this is going to go in the oven for 40 to 50 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everyone, and I hope you're all able to spend Thanksgiving with the ones that you care about the most. If you like this video and you like the recipes, then remember to subscribe to my channel because I will hopefully be doing 12 days of cookies for Christmas. So 12 different cookies, one every other day, and that is something to look forward to, and it's going to be amazing. So I will see you all in December. Bye!